No. You look nice. Oh, thank you, Mel.
So thank you, Colin and Melanie, for escorting Lucy here for this celebration. Please take your seats. Thank you. She looks amazing, doesn't she? Yeah, it looks fantastic. So good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the wedding of Nick and Lucy here at the Brook Room, which has been duly sanctioned according to the law for the celebration of marriages. My name is Julie, and I have the pleasure and the privilege of conducting today's ceremony. With me is my colleague Alison, who will be creating the legal and historic record of this marriage. The ceremony will be in accordance with the civil law of this country, and this law requires Nick and Lucy to declare their freedom to marry each other before making their commitment of marriage. The vows are a formal and public pledge of their love and promises to each other. You're here to witness the joining in matrimony of Nicholas Samuel Browning and Lucy Alice Webb. If any person here knows of any lawful impediment to this marriage, they must declare it now. That's all right, under fives aren't included, that's absolutely fine. Traditionally, couples have sought to unify their individual lives through the security of marriage. A marriage is a promise between two people who love each other and wish to spend their future together. It is making a commitment to share their dreams and memories, their joy and laughter, and to help and support one another. Nick and Lucy, before you are joined in matrimony, I have to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows that you are about to make. Marriage, according to the law of this country, is the union of two people voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others. So I'm now going to ask each of you in turn to declare that you are free to marry. And Lucy, the good news for you is I'm going to start with Nick. So if the answer to this question is yes, can you please say I am? Are you, Nicholas Samuel Browning, free lawfully to marry Lucy Alice Webb?
I am.
Are you, Lucy Alice Webb, free lawfully to marry Nicholas Samuel Browning?
I am.
Lovely. So now I'm going to ask you another question, and this time, if you respond with I do. We'll start with you again, Nick. Nick, do you promise to love, respect, comfort and protect Lucy and to share with her all that you are and all that is yet to be?
I do.
So Lucy, do you promise to love, respect, comfort and protect Nick and to share with him all that you are and all that is yet to be?
I do.
So Nick and Lucy are now about to make their vows to each other. So if you're able to, can I ask you please to stand? Thank you. Okay. Not at the moment. So we're going to start with you again, and it's going to be repeat after me, please, Nick, okay? I, Nicholas Samuel Browning.
I, Nicholas Samuel Browning.
Take you, Lucy Alice Webb.
Take you, Lucy Alice Webb.
To be my wedded wife.
To be my wedded wife.
Okay, now your turn. I, Lucy Alice Webb.
I, Lucy Alice.
You're not married, me, love.
I, Lucy Alice Webb.
She.
I, Lucy Alice Webb.
I, Lucy Alice Webb.
Take you, Nicholas Samuel Browning.
Take you, Nicholas Samuel Browning.
To be my wedded husband.
To be my wedded husband.
I think they deserve a round of applause. Well done. So to support the legal vows that you've just heard, Nick and Lucy are going to now do some personal vows that they've written, which are a surprise for each other. Now, I've seen the length of these, so I'm going to ask you please to sit. But there we go.
Apparently so.
Boo. From the moment we met, there was an undeniable spark. Our untraditional love story started with 13 initial dates before you set off travelling, and it didn't take me long to realise that I couldn't be without you. Across the world or right by my side, I knew what we had was rare. Since then, everything we've built together, our home, our love, our family, has been a testament to the bond we share. So number 13, unlucky for some, has been a symbol of our luck, our journey and our love. 13 dates, 13 for our son's birth.
Emotional page.
I love 13. And here we are on the 13th of September getting married. I love how that number keeps coming back as a constant reminder.
Ooh.
I can stand it.
God, you're screwed, aren't you?
Of how our story is uniquely ours. It's hard to find words that hold the weight of how much I feel for you. It's one of those things that goes on. Goes beyond language.
This is good.
I cherish every moment spent with you, especially when I see the way you love Ozzy. It fills me with so much warmth, joy and excitement for our future adventures. I can't wait for a million more memories with you and our little family. With our shared love of music, I promise to continue dancing through life with you. I promise to keep the rhythm of our love strong, to keep the volume high when we're celebrating, and if we lose the beat, I promise we'll find it together.
You've copied me, basically. I've got similar. Shockingly.
Choosing to commit the rest of my life to you is easy. You are my boo, my home, my best friend, my teammate and my rock. I promise to spend every day I have left on earth loving you.
Ooh.
Looking after you, encouraging you and comforting you in times of need. Boo, I love you, and when you ask why, I can only shrug. Because words can't capture it all. You are my forever.
Aw, they were good, weren't they? You've made mine look like shit. This is why I wanted to go. This is why I wanted to go first. Alright, mine are awful. But also touch on the same point, so shocking.
We're the same person.
Yeah. From the moment we met, I knew there was something special. We shared so much. Our love for music, our sense of humour, and the dreams of the future. We just got each other. Whether we're singing along to our favourite song, or just dancing in the kitchen in silence, I know I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. You're an amazing partner, and even more an amazing mum. The way you love and take care of us both make me feel so grateful. You always make us laugh by just being yourself. And although you're always dressed in black, you have brought so much colour to my life. You saw something in me I still don't see and make me a better person every day. You make me feel at home with just a look and make me feel loved with just a squeeze. I promise to support you, to laugh with you, to grow with you as we start this new chapter. I vow to always be your biggest fan, to remind you of your strengths and dare you may doubt it, and to hold you near on every twist and turn life throws our way. Most importantly, I vow to love you, not just for today, but for who you will be tomorrow. I am grateful for all you have given me, your heart, your humour, your trust, and all the beautiful moments we have yet to experience. And like your favourite band, I will always be here for you. Oh, yours are so much better. And you had them done ages ago.
So we now come to the exchange of rings. The ring has long been the symbol of the vows taken in marriage. These rings that have been chosen with thought and care are the outward sign of the promises that you've made to each other today. Now we've got a very special ring bearer today. We have Ozzy. Now we're going to see how this goes. Right, Ozzy, did you want to come up with the rings?
Oh, it's his little first
Put
hat.
the rings. Can I go see Mummy, Daddy?
Ozzy. Ozzy. Oh, you're better than this.
Oh, he's got the food out now. That's it.
Take your raisins. Oh, that is
There we go.
Well, I'm glad I got that ring box. That to no use.
So, Nick, if you want to take Lucy's ring first.
How
Right,
do
you
I
want to
take?
put that on the tip of Lucy's wedding ring finger
Just
and
the
repeat
tip.
after me, please. Lucy, with this ring,
Lucy, with this ring,
I promise to be true to you,
I promise to be true to you,
to support you,
to support you,
and be there when you need me most.
and be there when you need me most.
I give you my hand,
I give you my hand,
my heart,
my heart,
and my love always.
and my love always.
And push the ring on.
Yep.
Is it on?
Yeah.
Lovely. There we go. So
Right, then you go
There
that
we
one.
go.
I'll hold it while you get the... Who nailed that one?
I undid it this time.
we'll do the same thing again.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Nick, with this
Tight.
ring,
Nick with this ring.
Forget where
I
you are.
promise to be true to
I
you,
promise to be true to you,
to support you,
to support you,
and be there when you need me most.
and be there when you need me the most.
I give you my hand,
I give you my hand,
my heart,
my heart,
and my love always.
and my love always.
And push the ring on.
Yeah, that was easier, wasn't it?
That went straight on. There
Sweaty
we go.
hands.
Nick and Lucy, in the presence of your witnesses, your family and your friends, you have both made the declarations required by law, and you've made solemn promises to each other. A strong marriage is formed by love and friendship, by learning to compromise and by caring for one another. Your celebrations today are just the start of a new chapter in your life together, and we hope that the love that you obviously feel for each other will deepen and grow ever stronger throughout the years to come. It therefore gives me great pleasure and is indeed a huge privilege to declare that you are now husband and wife. You know what to do now.
Good evening, everybody. So, welcome to the Browning Festival. I'm Colin. As Becky said, I have the pleasure of being Lucy's dad. Hooray! So, thank you all for coming. Special thanks to my wife Melanie and to Chris and Jen, Nick's mum and dad. We're proud of Lucy and what she has achieved. Lucy's early years consisted of planned and unplanned visits to hospital. Dud baby, as she were called.
Very broken.
So this is going to sound strange. She had 3 ear operations. She's only got 2 ears, but never mind.
What?
She's got jelly in one ear, custard in the other. She's a trifle deaf. Hang on. That was off the cuff. So, she's also had a broken wrist, broken elbow, and cellulitis infection. Lucy's always had a good relationship with money, as anybody would know if they know her. Yeah, it's my money, yeah. So she started a small business with little Jane. Little Jane, hello little Jane. Creating party favours and shaped cakes covered with sweets and bouquets of chocolate bars. So the money rolled in. Then she got a real job. She went for a job interview at a health spa as a cleaner and was told that her talents would be better used as a spa salesperson. This went well and soon receiving praise and bonuses and gifts, which she then flogged. Lucy sorted out her own driving lesson and passed first time.
My sister did. Oh, yeah.
Right. Then she dragged her dear old dad round all the car dealers to find a car and ended back at the first one, like we always do.
Yeah.
So Lucy's next target was a home of her own. She bought a lovely apartment, a spare room, which Lucy soon filled with a lodger. Told she had a good relationship with money. Lucy signed up for Tinder, and in 2019... Is that funny?
Okay. Membership.
I don't need to do that. I usually do the older ones.
He's on Grindr.
In Grindr, yeah. Oh, that joke's a bit worn out, mate. And Lucy's quite right, and so did Nick. Lucy tells me on the first date she was not late, as a queen is never late, just everybody else is simply early. Excuse me a minute. So the date went well, and they were soon off to gigs. Lucy always liked to go out and about. One adventure took her and Becky by train, see, it's even written your name, to Fareham near Portsmouth to visit my cousin Sue. It wasn't long before Nick and Lucy were out and about exploring, even climbing Snowdon. One of the answers to the questions over there.
It's done now. It's completed.
So more holidays, more gigs, more days out, and much, 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 much more beer. In September 2022, Lucy and Nick bought their first home together in Buxton. In April 2023, Lucy and Nick took a trip to New York. They were exploring Central Park with some funny accent.
Yeah, Napier. Napier why?
Definitely don't do that.
So when she finally stopped doing that, Nick popped the question. In September 23, Lucy took the test. Not the COVID test, the test. She was pregnant. In June 24, who prodded him? Ozzy.
He's got sex.
He's lovely. So in June 24, a happy, loving Oswald Samuel Chester came into the world.
Not his official name, but...
He knew it was coming. We spoke about it earlier. So Nick, we're so happy to welcome you to our family. Yeah, you're right. You have a great love for Lucy and Ozzy and have made improvements to your home for a long and happy life together. Both of you have worked hard for this event with the help of your team of helpers to make this day a great event. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'd say raise your glasses, but I don't think anybody's got any.
Kent's got 4.
Whatever you got, let's raise it to the bride and groom.
We don't like wine.
I now hand over to the groom. Here, Ozzy.
Right, thank you very much, Colin. That was lovely. Stolen my seat, brilliant. Right, hello everyone. I'd like to thank you to Lucy's wedding, because I'm clearly not involved. If you haven't noticed, we both made a lot of the decorations here, which I say we. Lucy mainly sat around annoying me while I did the majority of the work. Obviously, she would say it was the other way around, but she hasn't got the microphone, so
Not yet.
good timing. Me and Lucy have always had so much in common, not only making things and being creative, but our sense of humour and our music taste. As you can see from the centrepieces, we love going to gigs together. It's not every day you find someone you love, have the same, love the same bands as you and music as you. I think we can thank our brothers, who definitely we borrowed the CDs off when we were younger. So if you hate the music later, you know who to blame. You'd like to raise your hand, Joseph? And Jay over there, who was loud earlier, but quiet now. I also like to, I think Lucy's sister Marky needs to take some of the blame for the awful musicals that you heard songs from earlier. She took Lucy to Fountain when she was young, and now she's addicted to musicals. I often get dragged to them to watch them with her, which I don't mind, because it means spending time with her, which I love, until she woos rather loudly in my ear. Which I'm sure you'll hear more of later when the band's on. I think she's trying to make me partially deaf as well. It's been incredible these last 6 years, getting to know this amazing person and starting a family with my best friend. Feels like we've known each other forever, and we often come out with the same jokes at the same time, like you saw at the ceremony if you were there. I think that's why Lucy's family's welcomed me in so quickly, and I'd like to say thank you to you all for making me feel so relaxed from the first meeting. It took quite a long time to happen. Whether Lucy was embarrassed of me, or more likely, she was worried about I would be scared off once I met her family. Lucy met my parents pretty early in the relationship. After introducing her to my dad, he responded with, "Best you can get, virgin." which I think was about the Wi-Fi, but who knows?
It was about the Wi-Fi.
He's correct in both senses. We've had amazing role models with, for marriage in our parents, who've both been married for 40 years this year, so let's raise a glass to
40 years.
both of them.
Killed right a bit out.
Mainly to the wives who have put up with some awful jokes from them over the years. It's good to know women can put up with annoying men for that long, so hopefully Lucy can too, and we'll be married as long as they are. Special thank you to the bridesmaids, who look amazing, for helping out and getting Lucy ready for the day, and being such good friends for them over the years. She probably wouldn't be here if you didn't drag her out the door this morning, so thank you. And a big thank you to my parents for everything they've done for me and welcoming Lucy in. You've always encouraged me in everything I've done and made me into the person I am today, so thank you. Finally, a thank you to the groomsmen for helping today and being there for me over the years. Lots of good memories to have together, like the 7 hours in Stansted Airport when we missed the flight to the Stad. That was a good one. I will pass the microphone over to the best men shortly. Just a little background on them. One was obsessed with Justin Bieber for most of his teenage life, and one was a virgin up to the age of 25. I'll let those who don't know try and figure out which is which later. But doesn't my wife look gorgeous today? I'm truly so lucky to have her. So let's raise a glass to my partner, best friend, and the woman of the day, Lucy.
Good evening, everyone. For those who don't know me, my name's Damon, and I've got the honour and honestly the challenge of being one of Nick's best men. Me and Nick go way back. We grew up playing football, obsessing over PlayStation. So much that we actually convinced ourselves we were famous after 15 people watched our Call of Duty dual charge on YouTube. Yes, we peaked at 13 years old. As we got older, we swapped football for nights out and eventually traded controllers for passports and a bit too much alcohol. We've been many places together, never missed a flight, believe it or not. The most memorable trip was obviously the 6 months backpacking through South America, with just the one brain cell between us. There were many highlights, which only a few can be mentioned for this environment. One being Nick turning into a human tomato after a 15-kilometre bike ride for the Atacama Desert in Chile. Just imagine him, bright red skin, ginger hair. He looked like a radioactive sausage in a high-vis vest. Then there were the 20 mosquito bites on his ass in the middle of the Amazon rainforest.
Thanks for counting them.
Yes, I saw. No, I've never recovered. He also nearly died of salmonella, which sounds dramatic, but honestly, I nearly let it happen just to escape the smell coming from his backside. I suppose sliding down that active volcano was all right as well. Now, before this trip, Nick had one sacred rule. Mate, whatever happens, no girlfriends before South America. He was so certain about this, so confident. Then 3 weeks before we flew out, he turns to me and he says, "So I'm speaking to this girl, and her name's Lucy." And then I met Lucy. It was on a night out, and I'll be honest, at the time, I was kind of hoping it'd be a one-time thing. Because she spent the whole night slapping me in the face for fun all night. And that's when I quickly realised, actually, she's pretty perfect for Nick. Equally hilarious, equally annoying, in the best way possible, of course. Somewhere between the mosquito bites and volcano slides, I noticed how much Nick spoke about Lucy. frequently mentioning how excited he was to get home and see her. That's when I knew it wasn't just a fling, it was the real thing. Since then, Nick's done something I never thought was possible. He grew up. He bought a house. He bought a house, became a dad. Cheers to little Ozzy, everybody. That was empty. And on behalf of everyone who's had to deal with Nick over the years, we thank you. Lucy, you are smart, funny, beautiful, and apparently a miracle worker. And on behalf of everyone who's had to deal with Nick over the years, we thank you dearly.
I'm a carer.
Disability benefits.
Nick. It's been amazing to grow up with you, and even more so to see you become the man you are today. Thank you for being you, and thank you for being my best mate. Nick, Lucy, you're an amazing team. You make each other laugh. You drive each other mad in all the right ways, and you clearly love each other deeply. I'm truly honoured to stand here today and celebrate you both. So here's to love, laughter, sunburns, mosquito bites, slaps to the face, and a lifetime of joy. To Mr. and Mrs. Browning.
All right, Browning Fest. I've been asked to ensure that this speech is like the groom in bed. Safe, uninspired, and ultimately quick.
Yes.
Lucy did say keep it below. Oh, you did put the monologue thing on. This one, I'm already started ad-libbing. I've got off script already, but
Is everyone
monologue.
sitting comfortably?
Okay, yeah, everyone get comfortable. No, it is an honour to be standing here today for the wedding of Lucy and Nick. For those in the audience who may not know me, my name is also Nick, and being a little older than our groom, I have had the fascinating experience of watching Nick's transformation from spotty teen with questionable hygiene to young dad with thinning hair and a pre-diabetic disposition. Sorry, I mean, I didn't know how to do that bad, but I'm on the X, sorry. Camera guy, where are you? Firstly, I want us all to raise a toast to our beautiful bride and the bridesmaids today. Lucy, you look amazing, and my friend here is a very lucky man indeed. Don't you let him forget it. That's meant to be a here. There we go. I'll do the prompts, yeah? Everyone laugh when you're meant to laugh, and prompts when you're meant. Anyway, now you've already heard Damon share Nick's golden rule of no girlfriends before travelling. A rule that was quite clearly a resounding success, given that Damon returned with a wife. And Nick spent the entire trip longing for Lucy. So, yeah, great rule, that one. Anyway, I must confess, it was surprising when Nick told me before departing on his adventures that he'd fallen for a girl. That was my first shock. I had long assumed that his love of good wood wasn't strictly limited to his chosen profession of carpentry. You know, there were just little things. There were the overtly flirty comments to his fellow males, a longing look at Damon, and just a general sense of confusion emitting from him that I couldn't quite put my finger on. He then told me that the young lady in question shares his love of Blink-182 and is apparently obsessed with Chester from Linkin Park. It all sounded so fanciful it couldn't possibly be true. But given he would have to endure hour after hour with Damon for the next 6 months, I didn't want to pull on that thread too hard. And you know what? I just simply awaited confirmation that, just like in Europe, the girls in America also rejected Tintin. Sorry, Nick. Sorry, I meant to... He looks like Tintin. I'll get there in the speech. Don't worry about it. When he returned from his travels and I met Lucy, like Damon said, it became obvious this was the real deal. Lucy matches his energy, tolerates his humor, and I honestly don't think even the smartest AI tool could create a better partner for my friend here. And now you're both married with a beautiful baby boy, Nick, You really did find the Sharon to your Aussie and Lucy, the Jack to your Sally. So Browning Fest, let's have a quick applause for the happy couple. Come on, let's give it a little applause. Get through my papers. Where am I next? Okay, here we go. So, here we go. Okay. I'm just gonna have a quick drink first before I get into this. That one's empty. Sorry. Handsome, funny, not bad with the ladies for a ginger man. Take a bow, Joe Browning. Now, to be fair, Joe had wanted to share a few lines today. Unfortunately, he did them all for ceremony.
Oh.
Anywho. Right. Go on, get ready for the next gag now. All right, get ready.
Don't laugh at that, mate.
Ozzy, you enjoyed that one, yeah, Ozzy? That was a good one, right? 18 years, we'll talk about it.
No, we fucking won't.
We won't talk about it, sorry, Liz. Your mum said no. Anyway. I was taught by my parents that I've had nothing good to say about someone, I should just sit down and stay quiet. Not the last I played it. There's meant to be laughs there, people, but never mind. Okay. It worked better in my head. I'm not going to let that knock me off my flow. To be fair, I do actually have something nice to say. I've heard in life all you need is talent and luck in equal measure. Well, Nick is living proof you only need one of them to succeed. So why am I standing here? With a 5-year age gap and no crossover at school, you may be wondering how we got to know each other. Fair point. So, truth be told, when I first met Nick at the co-op, I didn't think much of him. Podgy, looked like Tintin, and not a sign of facial hair in sight. And you know what? To be fair, over the years, he has changed. He now has facial hair. During the early days of our friendship, we would actively find ways to pass the time and dodge the scowls of our beloved supervisor, Shannon.
How is she getting a mention?
I'm upset she's not here. I was only thinking, can I bring her here?
I know she is.
Little did we know our journey would culminate in the creation of the famous Zanti Boys. There's one more page to go. Not quite a monologue, to be fair. I'd say I've kept it snappy, but anyway. What was my last line? Like-minded individuals. Zanti Boys, thank you. Yeah, like-minded individuals. We go on to define. Okay, I've got to repeat it. So, we culminated in a journey that created the Zanti Boys, and it was a group of like-minded individuals that would go on to define my mid-20s, and for better or worse, really shape the modern versions of us all. So I can only apologise to all our partners. During the height of this famous Zanti Boys era, where glamorous social hotspots such as Peterborough, Sheffield, Nottingham, and Newcastle were quickly ticked off the bucket list, Nick was actually quite a good drinker. And if you'd like to find out whether that remains the case in 2025, please do feel free to buy him a shot tonight. And to go into Damon's area here, a family man called Dominic Toretto once said, I'm going to paraphrase it a little bit, but he can have any shot he wants, as long as it's Sambuca. Right, so it's time for some redeeming qualities to finish with. We are in the end game now here.
There's not many fucking words left then, is there?
I will forever be thankful for the close bond I've developed with Nick. He has a wicked, dark sense of humour that brings me to legitimate tears of laughter. And he genuinely does have a heart of gold. So, Lucy, you've got yourself a good one here. I really do say that. He's a lovely guy. Top man. Ish. Nick, you should be so proud of the man you've become and the life both you and your wife have built with your beautiful baby boy, Ozzy. So, honestly, genuinely really great work. I must confess, I wasn't interested in making new friends when I first met Nick, and the fact that I'm standing here today is a testament to the kind of guy he is. Next slide, yeah, we go.
Next slide, please.
So, Nick, testament to the kind of guy you are. I said that right. Whether it's rocking out to the crew, shouting girls, 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 calling out Jean's name instead of Paul, or simply discussing some of your favourite topics such as wokeism, Sir Keir Starmer, Brexit, and those lazy fuckers like myself who work from home, it's a privilege to call you my friend. I often wind Nick up by saying I'm his role model and it was named after me. But the truth is, my life wouldn't be the same without him. And I mean, seriously, I'd have to pay top dollar for home improvements for a start. That's no good. So as I wrap up, this speech has been a real challenge to write. I have so many stories to share about this young man here, the majority of which are not suitable for this environment. But feel free to grab me later and ask me about the time he haggled with a taxi driver for a free ride home, or his charitable nature and doing his part to assist the disabled community in Zante. So I guess all that's left for me to say is, Nick, Lucy, to the next step, and to quote Blink-182, let's make this night last forever. Thank you all. One last time, congratulations, Nick and Mr. Browning.
Okay, so normally that would be it. However, I have the privilege of now introducing the most important person in the room, Mrs. Browning.
Thank you. One page, just one page, not a monologue. Right, I know traditionally the bride doesn't do a speech, however, I'm not a very traditional bride. And my husband didn't require any goats as a dowry from my father. First and foremost, I would like to thank my parents for installing my need to create, make and craft. It's my dad's tight arseness, which means I don't pay for them. I make shit. So hence the decorations and the little touches to the day. And thanks to my mum for customising my dress. Thank you to my brother and sister for installing my love for music and musicals. This has truly shaped who I have become and essentially led me to this ginger hunk. Clap the ginger hunk!
Anytime.
Thank you, Marky, for my flower bouquet. And my brother for making the figurines in the corner, the pop vinyl ones. They're fucking awesome. Thank you for my bridesmaids, Karis and Becky, for organising my hen do. I had a great time. You did forget to pick me up, but this kind of only added like 10-minute delay, would you say? It wasn't the missing of the plane and 8 hours delay in the airport. It was 8 hours, Kemp, wasn't it? Yeah. Thank you, Jane. When you were my listening ear, when I needed you, and still to this day, I'll take any advice you have. Thank you to those of Nick's friends who, when I first met you, they checked my mental health to make sure I was mentally okay for being with Nicholas. After a few hours of seeing us together, I think they quickly realised that we're both as mental as each other. Thank you to Jen, Chris, Joe, Miles and Jasper for welcoming me into your family. And thank you everyone for coming tonight. We hope you have an awesome night. We welcome Irish goodbyes, so just feel free to leave. Don't grab me off the dance floor, because that's where I'll be. And just fucking rock on.